2020 sure has been full of major peaks, some really low valleys, and definite uncertainty, which has caused us to be thousands of miles apart. But we hope this presentation will provide insight into our wonderful city. Serving as mayor for the past 5 years and previously serving as a city council member, I have seen firsthand the growth of our city and its many programs. The Parks and Recreation, CAPRA accreditation, our coordinated entry program to combat homelessness, and the police department's DCOP and Youth Against Violence outreach programs have all played an integral role in our enhanced health and well-being of our precious city and has truly made an impact that matters for our community.
In 2017, Douglasville rebranded itself and wanted to become more service-oriented to ensure we are public servants and contribute to a truly thriving community. From this rebrand, a logo was established that did not replace our seal, but accentuated it. The new logo represents how we come together from our various backgrounds, geographical areas, and individualities to create the Douglasville community. As we endeavor to create this new brand, we adopted the motto, creating impact that matters. The delegation we've built will introduce you to exactly how we've made an impact that matters in our community and how we will continue to do so moving forward.
We make impact that matters. Hi, I'm Chris Bass, Assistant Director of Parks and Recreation. The Douglasville Parks and Recreation Department's #1 goal is to provide safe and equitable recreation programs and services for the citizens of Douglasville. The CAPRA accreditation process allows our Parks and Recreation Department to take a strategic look at all areas of operation and benchmark against best practices from across the country, ensuring that we are doing the right thing for the right reasons and in the right way. The city of Douglasville is fortunate to have residents and community partners who recognize and respect the positive impact that parks and recreation opportunities bring to our community. Community input is a major component of the CAPRA accreditation process. In order to strengthen our outreach efforts, we developed the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. This board was established to advise and advocate for parks and recreation policies, programs, and services. Joining us today is Steve Hoard, a valued member of our Recreation Advisory Board.
Thank you, Chris. Hi, I'm Steve Hoard, and I've served on the Recreation Advisory Board since its inception in 2019. Since joining this board, I've truly seen positive change in the Parks and Recreation Department. I've been part of the Douglasville community for more than 20 years, and serving on this board has allowed me to see firsthand how the CAPRA accreditation process has marked a beginning in civic engagement, inclusiveness, and perhaps most importantly, equity. As the local Boys and Girls Club director, have the opportunity to serve as the Recreation Advisory Board has provided even more intentionality towards how best to utilize our combined resources and ideas towards overall parks and club quality.
Along with community involvement, several key CAPRA accreditation standards requires our agency provide impactful programs and services for the community. When other parks and recreation agencies from across the country shut down during this global pandemic, our department showed just how essential we are by developing programs like Rec in the Bag, which provided bags to children filled with games and activities to enjoy while at home, and the Mobile Playground, which was designed as an alternative to playgrounds that were closed while the CDC shut our playgrounds down. As the department continues on the path of providing equitable services for all, the CAPRA accreditation will continue to serve as a promise to our citizens that we will go above and beyond to serve our community. Ensuring we maintain stability in wellness and social equity, it is imperative that everyone in our community has a stable place to call home.
Hello, my name is Marigold Edwards. I serve as CEO of JC Freedom House. We are a shelter for women in crisis, and our flagship program is our shelter. We have played a vital part in the establishment of the Douglasville, Douglas County Coordinated Entry, a systematic approach to making homelessness rare, brief, and one time. In 2018, the Douglasville Mayor and Council received many concerns of growing homeless population. And instead of taking a not in my backyard approach, they wanted to create a program that had a shared vision with other organizations and partnered with Douglas County and the Georgia Department of Community Affairs. to create a coordinated entry system. Coordinated entry is a streamlined system that provides quick access to individuals and families seeking assistance through a coordinated referral placement process.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Jackson, and I'm the Assistant City Manager for the city. The Georgia Department of Community Affairs assisted with implementing the program, and with civic engagement and collaboration from many organizations, the city was awarded $70,000 to begin. The program starts with an access point provided by one organization, which leads to assessment, diversion prevention, prioritization, referral, and data management. Coordinated entry results in less failed referrals and better outcomes for those individuals starting the process, resulting in permanent housing and no return to homelessness. There are only a handful of communities in the state of Georgia operating a coordinated entry system, and with the use of collaboration and fact-finding has led to a successful campaign and further coordination with over 12 organizations, including the United Way, American Red Cross, Douglas County Homeless Coalition, and of course, the J.C. Freedom House. These organizations provide different services, of course, but all have a similar goal: to help others. Alongside helping others through our community, the coordinated entry process and the city has remained steadfast in helping others in other areas as well, including the Douglasville Police Department.
The Douglasville Police Department believes in the We Are One philosophy of community policing. Being one with the community means reaching out to citizens and getting involved in the life of the Douglasville community. The DPD either sponsors or participates in many community outreach programs as part of that involvement. This includes crime prevention education programs like the Youth Against Violence program, and providing safe spaces and community resources at the Hollis Street House, which is owned and operated by the DPD, as explained by our very own Chief Gary Sparks.
The Douglasville Police Department Community Outreach Program is a program that I started to build the gap between the citizens of Douglasville and the police department. Our motto is one with the community. In this building here, we run several programs out of this building to enhance the community and enhance our relationship, because we are one with our community.
Hello, my name is Matt, and I participated in the first class of Youth Against Violence in 2007. Youth Against Violence is held every Saturday of the year and has a spotless reputation for deterring youth from using violence as a method of conflict resolution. The program teaches us the realities of gang life, leadership skills, and the importance of community involvement. During the 6-week program, we also learn about our rights and how those rights apply to the criminal justice system, as well as the importance of retaining them. We met and spoke with individuals who have gone through the system and how police departments, like the one here in Douglasville, go above and beyond to get them back on their feet once they are released from incarceration. From this, I was able to get a firsthand look at what Douglasville Police Department does to integrate them back into our community. It also taught us the importance of communication with law enforcement, and that communication is essential to learning how much we have in common with the police, regardless of skin color or background. During the program, police officers would pick us up from our homes and transport us to class. This was a great way to form bonds with officers and learn that they are people as well. Although I had had positive encounters with the police my whole life, up to the Youth Against Violence program, I gained some very close bonds with officers that I still have to this very day. Youth Against Violence has gone a long way in keeping the community together as one, and I'm proud to be one of the over 150 Youth Against Violence graduates.
Over the past few months, social injustice and racism throughout our nation has been a topic of discussion, and our community has embraced it. Several town halls have been held to review the city's use of force policy with the community. Holding these town halls and allowing community residents to ask crucial questions helped reassure our residents and those visiting that the city's top priority is safety and adhering to the standards by which our public safety officers pledge. All protests over the last few months have been led by a joint effort between our police department and organizers. This perfectly displays how our commitment to community policing in the past and right now has created a oneness with our residents that will always continue into the future. As you can see, the City of Douglasville strives to create a community that partners with citizens, businesses, and other agencies to address local challenges. We work to involve diverse perspectives and encourage participation from citizens. Through comprehensive planning and conversations, the City of Douglasville has leveraged community resources and has seen impactful results in civic engagement, homelessness, and inclusiveness to create equity and prosperity in our community for generations to come. All of these pieces come together to create impact that matters.